show you a magic stain remover, is what I'm going to call it, because it just worked like magic for copper stains for sure. I don't know what else it'll work for, but if you have green stains like these, see that green stain here? The lighting's not great, but it's really, really green. What had happened was we had problems with our well water. We have no idea what's wrong with it. I'm thinking it must be electrolysis or something happening, or maybe some galvanic response between metals in our copper pipes or something like that, because we had our water tested, and the water companies are sort of getting on my nerves because they can't find anything wrong with our water. And so I started doing research on water, and two of the things that they say will corrode copper pipes is acids, like an acidic water, and we had ours tested and our water's not acidic, and any sodium or salt in your water, and that'll corrode copper pipes as well, and we had that tested and there's no sodium in our water. They actually can't find anything in our water. We do have a 300-foot well. So anyway, that's another whole story, but I was really getting disappointed in the fact that all my whites were getting these green splotches on them in my washer. If my clothes was sat in there for even a few minutes after it was finished washing, and I have a stainless steel barrel, I would get blotches of green on the areas that were like sitting near the bottom, and it would not come out. I've tried Dr. Bronner soap, I've tried soaking it, I've tried peroxide and everything, and it just wasn't working. So I just essentially gave up to letting my towels and things have green stains on them, or just not buying white clothing. And then I did have one really nice white sweatshirt that I loved, and it ended up getting a green stain on it like this, and I was just so upset. So then I just thought to myself, okay, if an acid corrodes copper pipe and sodium corrodes copper pipe, maybe if I mixed an acid and a salt together, it would actually dissolve the stain. And all I did was I mixed 1 cup of, and I was just playing with this ratio, and it turned out perfect the first time. I mixed 1 cup of white vinegar, and I just boiled that down enough to dissolve 1 teaspoon of salt. So 1 cup of white vinegar and 1 teaspoon of salt. And here's my green stain. Just gonna plug my sink, and I'm gonna let you see how quick this actually removes the green stain. So I want to saturate it. Just get to, you can see how green that stain is. Just get that vinegar and salt on it. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of cold water and just let it sit there. And this is real time. I'm not going to speed this up any. It's already starting to dissolve. You don't need to scrub it or anything. Just make sure that it gets through the fibers. Just going to open it up here. And the green stain is already starting to disappear. Just going to add another little bit. And it's almost gone. You can see the green stain is almost completely gone. And then I'm going to pop it in the washer, and then I'll wash it and dry it and show you what it looks like when it comes in. Okay, so I washed and dried the towel, and I brought it back up here into the same lighting so you can see, you know, so the lighting doesn't change how it looks. And here it is, and that's where the green stain was. And there is no green copper stain anymore. So you don't really need toxic products, just think about how certain things work. And obviously to break down copper you need salt or acid, and both of them work great to actually break copper down out of your fibers in your clothes, and it doesn't damage the fibers at all. So If you do happen to have green staining coming off onto your clothes, finding a water test to try to figure out what's wrong is ultimately the best solution. But if it's staining up your clothes and you don't want to ruin your good clothes, just try 1 teaspoon of salt to 1 cup of vinegar, and just bring it to a boil to dissolve the salt. Let it cool, and then pour it over the stain, slosh it around with a little bit of water, and then just wash it, wring it out and wash it as usual, and it will remove the green staining from copper residue that can get on your clothes. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and always look for non-toxic alternatives to your household cleaners. And thanks for watching.